What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of No Mask Required. My name is Tyrell.
I'm Zach. You know what it is.
Hey, we got a little bit different one for you. This
It's
time around,
remote.
you know
We
what I'm saying?
remote.
We out here, we working from home right now. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm
this week we got a pretty good week
Tyrell
for
out here
you.
with no pants on.
What you mean? How you
Classic.
know I got no pants on?
I mean, I just assume my
You
fault.
want to assume? How about I show you? I'm gonna show you pants I'm wearing. Nah, you ain't
Oh,
ready for that. Wait,
hell
look, I got
no.
pants on. I'm wearing pants. Look what else I can do in jeans.
Oh, hell.
Anywho.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
Um, Roll back in here.
That's going on the internet. You know that, right?
Nah, we good. Ain't no one gonna
All
clip
right.
that. You know what I'm
All right,
saying? We
bro.
we straight. But so this week we got a pretty good week for you. I know y'all missed us, so we're gonna start off with a banger. Marvel Zombies. Now,
Yeah.
I'm hearing I didn't watch it. I watched some clips. It's not good. It's not good.
I unfortunately saw all of it in one go, in one night.
That isn't apparently the trailer was fire, so like that's even worse.
Trailer was fire.
Mm. So after that, we're gonna talk about our update on Marvel Rivals, our weekly update, as you know. I haven't played that much, but I know Angela's pretty cool.
I
But
haven't played Angela at all yet.
really,
No, I've been doing ranked, which I mean, yeah. So we could. I know you
okay.
said we was gonna talk about zombies first, but let's switch
What's
that to the
our
last one because I'm about to
that's
like,
that bad?
yeah, I'm about to
Mm,
like dig the
all
knife
right,
in and like just yeah,
all right.
scathing
And then
review, one
it's
star.
not good,
Yeah, no.
man. Okay. And then next up we got some parlays. We're gonna continue our parlay, our weekly parlays to get your
Yes,
bag up, hopefully.
sir.
And then we're gonna go on from there. But so let's start. First things first, main thing, best thing, Marvel Rivals. So, how
You
you
been
feeling this
playing?
week about Marvel Rivals? I've
Ha-
played like, I'll be honest, not at all. I
You
haven't
ain't
played at
play.
all.
You ain't play shit.
I
You
haven't
ain't
played it
play
all this
shit.
season.
That's
I haven't
crazy.
played.
It's
I haven't
okay.
played. It's okay.
The new map Kunlun is
Mm,
cool. It's really cool.
yeah.
Parts of the map has like fog built into the map so that you can
Oh,
hide into it. But
okay.
if you shoot through it, it like opens the fog up just like a little bit and then it'll like shut
Mm.
again. So,
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
rank reset happened. I was thrown back to gold. And there's a few
Oof.
constants in life. Iron Man tearing through gold is one of them. Iron
Iron
Man
Man
is,
still him and gold.
dude, it's so free because they just don't look up. Like
Iron Man so.
everyone else, like if you
Oh
play it on the
man.
ground, you're making it harder for yourself. Play Human Torch, Storm, Iron Man. You're gonna blow
That's
straight through
but they're
gold.
easy to get though. What are we doing?
It's
Oh,
so, dude,
gold
it's
though. So
so
I.
funny. It's so funny.
What are we doing, man?
Yeah. So what's your
That's
update, bro?
different.
Oh yeah, you haven't played.
My update is Marvel Rivals still fire as usual.
It
I
is
haven't
fire.
played, but I've been watching,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna tell you, like everyone trying to get a clip with Angela. Everybody trying to get a clip of Angela right now, and they are
You
fumbling
know,
bad,
yeah, it's because
bad.
Rivals wanted to introduce a character that wasn't just gonna break the game every time, because every time they introduce
As
character,
they do, yeah.
yeah. I think the one time that they didn't, where it was like really good, was Jean Grey. She didn't break the game, but
Mm,
if you could aim, you
you
could
kind of
cook. You
busted.
could
I was gonna
cook.
say Blade, but he's nah.
Blade
Still
was
can't cook.
he actually got like the Angela treatment where they didn't want him to be insanely cracked, so
It kind
they
of like
just they just
brought him down a little
powered him
bit.
real low.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, people want to play as Angela, and as someone who couldn't care less about like a new character unless they're like one of my favorites.
Mm.
I don't play characters because they're good at the game. I play characters because I like them in the comic books. So like Moon Knight,
I don't even do
Iron
that.
Man, Iron Fist, The
Love Knight.
Thing,
Mm-hmm.
all those
You just want to
guys.
put
I'm
your
like,
thing
yeah.
on somebody. That's all. That's all you're trying to do.
Funny enough, this season
No more thing?
he's a no-go. I
No
would.
way. Well, that's my boy.
Well, because you remember how last season I told you he was just like a human Ankh for Moon
Mm,
Knight?
yeah.
He's a damage sponge now. Like he just
Oh
like his
no.
presence is just
It's cooked.
divert some focus fire. So he's not. He's not as
Man,
useful as he was in the other seasons, especially with an introduction of like more flyers and aerial.
there's
No,
more. So like, is this season more of like a shield tank season, you think, or more of like a brawl
no,
kind of
no.
when people
It's
go in
poke.
there?
It's definitely poke and
Oh, it's
dive.
straight poke.
Poke and
Ah,
dive.
okay.
Because I was telling you,
Ooh.
Moon Knight, I think Moon Knight got a buff in the last patch notes. I didn't read them through all the way because
Mm,
I'm an idiot. But
those bad.
yeah, I was playing Moon Knight against these. I mean, it's gold, so who really knows? I'm trying to get all the way
Bunch
back
of
up to
Tommy
Celestial.
Nelsons.
Uh,
Yeah.
but while I'm in gold, I was playing Moon Knight, and bro, I was cooking. Like, I was cooking Iron Man, Moon Knight.
Man, you better
Uh,
cook and gold. What you mean?
I'm able to cook in gold, bro. How about you?
I cooked in gold. I cooked in gold. What's what we said? What we talking for?
All
What?
right, so do it again.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again right now.
Well, you in silver, because you was plat, right?
I was plat, yeah.
Yeah, you're in silver, buddy.
Oh,
Just pick Iron Man. No, no bullshit. Just pick Iron Man, bro.
oh, I don't want to do it again. I don't
He's
even like
fun to
Iron
play.
Man.
He's fun to play, and hitting a maximum pulse like point blank away from everybody is really funny. It's
That's
really
the only
funny.
place you
Because
can do
again,
it,
it's
so might as
gold. No one
well.
looks up. All you got to do is fly from behind. You fly in,
Hmm.
park your ass like right above them, behind them, and I'm talking like
And no
two
one's
feet.
shooting you?
I'm talking like 2 feet above their heads, and then just hit the floor. Maximum pulse. You can get a two piece minimum.
What? What? It just
Yeah, yeah.
what?
It's like
Oh,
that. It's like that right now. Uh, so Rivals
time has
update,
been
it's gonna go
ruined.
smooth. I've been solo queuing still. You're gonna get some garbage cans every once in a while, but
But it's
like
been okay so far.
it's been okay, yeah. I
All
mean, I
right.
got some real toxic dude. Like we were losing in like the first fight and he just like left the game. And I was like,
Yeah, because that
okay,
helps.
my poor rank. Dude, they have so the penalties for leavers are like super harsh this season. Like if you leave once
Okay,
and they can
fire.
see that you left, you're getting banned.
You're
Like they're like,
getting
yeah, you're done whole season.
bless up, dude. Bless
Exactly. And
up.
if you're on a team where someone leaves, bro, I lost. Guess how many points I lost?
Like five. Like you lost three.
I lost 3 points. I saw that and I was
Yo,
like,
amen.
get these
What?
devs a medal. Chairman
Yo,
Shi,
for
if you're
real.
hearing me, Chairman Shi,
Give him that
give
pizza
them
party.
whatever award the CCP gives to citizens, because fantastic move on their part. Yeah.
That was yeah, W. W in chat. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I prefer that losing barely any points because yeah, last season it was toxic. Like everyone wanted their way or the highway, and they would just leave the game,
It's so
and then it's just
disgusting.
like, why? Why are you in ranked? Especially we're in gold too. Like plat didn't
That's
really
actually
happen to me,
why.
but
That's
in
why. They're
gold they're
so
like,
garbage that they're in
yeah,
gold
you're
and they
talking
think
about
that they should be
some.
better.
You think they're so good. It's like, bro, you're gold. Like they have me gold threes. Like you are not that good.
Yeah.
You're in gold with me. So like,
They're
what does it say
like,
about
dude,
you?
but I peaked Celestial, and I'm like, yeah, season one where everybody peaked in Celestial. Like, what are you
Like,
doing? And
oh
now
yeah,
you're
you
hard
aren't
stuck
not that good.
gold.
Like, you're not that good, man. Like
Come on, buddy. Yeah.
Leeds come back. We won without
People
him.
just
Came
got
back and
egos.
like it's just bad. It's bad. And, like I was expecting like diamond, mm, maybe plat, but like gold, no, no. Any
I mean,
metal rank should not have no ego at
they
all.
have egos. Although this season, as I was playing, besides people that still don't know the memo with rivals and they'll like leave and be toxic, like at this
Mhm.
point, NetEase has figured out a way to filter out all garbage players, and not like people that are bad at the game, but people that just suck to play with,
It's
where there's like,
just
dude,
yeah.
switch. Dude, I make it a point every time I'm in chat and I want something to happen. I'm like, hey guys, do you think I can get this, this, or this? I ain't trying to tell nobody who to play though. So if you don't want to, don't worry about it. Do you know what the success rate is for getting what I want with that?
I bet it's extremely high, like
Dude, it's 100. It
90s.
is a
It's
hundred
like
percent. Every time I
like
said, "Hey guys, if y'all want, no pressure though, because I'm not trying to be one of those guys. If you want to just like switch to Iron Man or switch to Ultron,
I mean, it's a whole new vibe when you ask versus tell somebody to switch or throw my game, switch, get off versus like, It's like be one thing if it's literally one person, like one Wolverine throwing your game. Okay, I got you. Hey,
No,
Wolverine,
that's
can you
when I would
switch?
just be like, bro, you're throwing the game.
Like
That
that's but like
very few
otherwise other situations,
characters. Yeah, yeah.
say you're losing, your entire team's losing the game. And you're like, bro, you need to switch, bro. Get off the character, dog. We're getting
For
waxed. All of
especially
us are
people
getting
that
waxed
don't
right now.
switch, being like, you need to switch. It's like, brother,
Like Doctor Strange
brother.
is gonna work, buddy. I need you to get off.
There's
Like,
like
come on.
maybe three characters where if I see that they're just like one tricking and like not particularly good at it to the detriment of the team, that I will get in chat and be like, bro, you're throwing, you need to hop off. Like no being nice. Like I'm not gonna be like, dude, you're
No,
garbage. I'm just like, hey, dude, you are throwing the game right now.
I need you to get off,
I need you to
please,
switch. We
please.
need you to switch.
You are
And it's
hurting the team.
Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Penny Parker's that I'm
Obvious.
like, all right, bruh, it's not it. Why are you doing
You
Penny
still play
Parker on
Penny Parker
offense?
on
No,
offense?
Penny's good, dude. There's still people that are like, oh, because Penny's good, I can play her while I'm pushing cart. It's like,
Don't
dude,
work like that.
her whole kit is geared towards defense, like
That's
like
the
like
whole
defending
purpose.
a fixed point. So like control point with Penny Parker, she's super
Fire,
good right now.
domination, fire. Like
Strange back.
Strange is
Strange is
back.
back. Strange is back.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
main right there. My only lord. Let's get
That's your
into it.
only lord?
So when I played consistently
Brother,
enough
you
to get
gotta
lord.
flex more.
I be flexing. I got a lot on most of my things are on knight right now. I play mostly I'm mostly tank, so I don't really the next highest one for me is Star Lord. I forgot what it was,
Oh,
the purple one.
Star-Lord's kind of buns right now.
He's been buns for a minute. So
I
I
mean,
think
he's like
Star-Lord,
Tracer, where they're never really bad. It's just
no, but
like
like
uphill battle with Star-Lord.
he peaked like season 1 or season 0 really is when he peaked.
Hmm.
So like now you know how to dodge it. Like
Star-Lord's
his
ult
ult's
is
not that
still
good.
insane. No, his ult is still crazy.
To me, like it's easy to now situationally it could be very good, but it's easy to avoid because it's just straight auto aim. But like if you know what you're doing, up to goal, like you can just wipe a whole team with it because they don't know what they're doing. But like if you know what you're
Again,
doing, you can
especially with
dodge it.
Star-Lord while you're ulting, you don't do it on the ground. You do it from up top.
Well,
Like, and
yeah,
because no one can aim up.
no, especially with the they still have the Rocket team up where he has a TP.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Just set the portal up somewhere right. TP,
Hmm.
activate ult back there. You can't hear it. TP in, done. So that's
Yeah.
pretty good. But
Wanda, her team up with Strange got a small nerf. It's not as
I
significant
mean,
as people think. Like, it's not like devastating to where the team up doesn't work. It just is more in favor of Strange now than it is
okay,
Wanda.
so Wanda. I mean, it was kind of a busted team up anyway. So
Well,
within the first
when I
round,
say in
so.
favor, I just mean like it feeds into helping out the tank more than it is like, oh, I'm just gonna go get a two-piece with Scarlet Witch real quick. I'll be right
Like
back.
a little minigun in my hand while I'm sucking them. Yeah.
Yes, because what I noticed from playing her with that team up is that she's really good when they're all bunched up. So that's why I'm saying like Brawl
Oh yeah.
type is not it right now because all the team ups and like buffs that happened is like they
Mhm.
buff Moon Knight. He's like the best player to pick
For
when
groups.
going against a Brawl comp because you just have to
Yeah.
aim for one guy, then everyone
And
gets
just
damage.
ding, like the whole
Hmm.
squad with that. Yeah. Okay. See. I don't know. I gotta play to see how it is, how the scenery is, but
Yeah.
it's. I'm looking forward to playing Angela. I hear a lot of like people saying that she sucks, that she's kind of okay. That people just throw a lot with her or something.
She
So I
does
like definitely see.
almost no damage. She's tanky. Don't get me wrong, she's tanky. She does almost
Mhm.
no damage.
It's interesting for like the first like flying tank to like not do much, and like her whole thing seems to be coming at you and then like flying away with you or something. I don't really know, but it's like I would be it's surprising she doesn't do a lot of damage. I would expect
Hmm.
that, but I don't know. But so I definitely gotta check it out and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But what
And
we doing
hey,
next? We doing parlays next?
well, hold on, because we setting up Twitch right now. So we get the Twitch right. We might be
Yeah, we
playing
do gotta
live on the
plug the
stream.
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, so hey y'all, look, it should be right here at the bottom popping up. No mask required, just like the YouTube channel. Go ahead, check out our Twitch. We'll be streaming there. We're gonna try to do it at least once a week. Maybe
Yeah.
we're gonna try once a week. but catches on our grind right there.
And depending on how it goes, we might be offering like our first, like you could enjoy the pod on Twitch and then we'll edit it out, post it on YouTube later, more
Yeah,
edited, put
might
together,
get some.
kind of more episodic instead of
hmm
like casual, like normal
Yeah,
Twitch.
might even do some reaction type content so you can get
Oh
it
yeah.
strictly on Twitch here and just might take it away later. Who knows? But yeah, definitely. Like I said, no mask required. Should pop up again right here. Enjoy the content. All right.
Oh
But
yeah.
next
Oh
up, we
yeah.
got them parlays. So what you got this week?
Parlays. Yeah. T, go ahead and plug that picture in. But let me read out what I
Mm.
got cooking for y'all today. All right. So just I think I had a total of 3 games that I'm betting on. These are player props, remember? So we're not talking money lines where we're like, oh, the Eagles are gonna beat the Bucks or like the Giants are gonna beat the Chargers. It's not one of those or anything like that. So what I got for y'all today. Keep in mind this on Prize Picks. All right. Go ahead and tail that or whatever. Go look at those lines. But as of today, these are the lines that I bet on. AJ Brown, 13.5 fantasy score. I put the over on that. Here's why. Last
Just
game, the entire first half, nothing. Second half hits. They stopped listening to Kevin Patullo. Thank God. Thank God that they stopped listening to Kevin. Jalen Hurts started calling audibles the entire time. AJ finished with 23 points
so AJ doing it.
after a first half of nothing, zero. Because I think that the Eagles are the play calling is getting more comfortable with the passing game that Jalen Hurts can capitalize on. The use of AJ Brown is gonna increase as well. So that being
It
said,
sounds
13 and a
sounds
half
like
for a
that.
fantasy score for a wide receiver one, especially with a very talented team such as the Eagles, felt like a free leg to me. I feel like they're using these past like the line is obviously from the past 2 games. It's not taking into account other things like coaching changes in the play calling, all that. So AJ Brown, more
AJ
than
Brown.
13 and a half fantasy points. Now we're gonna go to the Giants or the Chargers. I picked 3 legs. All right. Justin Herbert, 254 and a half passing yards. Over on that. This is his season. Now, the Giants, the reason, we'll see because they're working with a brand new offense, but on defense, they're still hot garbage. So, counting on Justin Herbert to give the ball to
They
Ladarius
carried that dub.
McConkey.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
So we'll see. I think he could do it. I think he could do it. He had an off week last week. It's a little bit different this time. All right, then on the Giants side, did you know that the line for a Jackson Dart touchdown pass was point five?
The QB,
The brand new
point
starting
0.5.
quarterback. Yeah, I took
So what
that
you
so fast. I put I over.
too easy.
This is breakout
Let me get
game.
that.
He's got Malik Neighbors and Wandale Robinson.
He's
He's got some
Wadali.
weapons to throw to, and Malik
Yeah.
Neighbors ain't no joke. Well, like it, Malik Neighbors is, he's that guy. Whenever he's got a good play caller calling good plays, he can find the ball. Uh, and now that he doesn't
Develop him
have
into it.
Russell Wilson throwing picks instead of passes,
Mm.
he might actually do something. That leads me to the last leg of this game.
Last
Malik
leg.
Neighbors, 61 and a half receiving yards. Over.
Pick the over on that. Okay.
Yes, I did. I do believe he's going to get a lot of targets. The reason why I didn't do touchdown passes is because the Harbaugh defense at the Chargers, they're not pushovers, you know? So
Yes, they're gonna
I'm
make
only
you.
really confident about touchdown lines whenever I know for a fact how a defense is going to perform against those types of offenses.
Yeah. Okay.
And Justin Herbert can throw, but he's been using his legs. Their running back's been doing real good. Like I could not tell you how, on offense or defense, how they're gonna get touchdowns. I know they're gonna score. Uh, Last week you had Cam Scatabo on the Giants just dominating. Uh, So who knows? Their offense for the New York Giants is just a big question mark to me. That being said, I do know Jackson Dart is going to throw a touchdown because it's his breakout game. He has to.
Yeah. All
You
right.
know,
All right.
he's got
He's
a
good.
lot of pressure riding on him. He might screw up in the first half, but he's going to get at least one.
He's
Malik
gonna, yeah.
Neighbors is also just that guy. Like, he's real good. Third game. This is about as free a leg as you guys can get. Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas Cowboys. One and a half field goals. Over.
Yeah, that's a bag right there.
Yeah, he's the best scorer in Dallas, period. I have not looked at the stats. I do
Oh.
believe, I would not be surprised if Brandon Aubrey scored more points last season than anyone else on the Cowboys roster.
Hey, here we go.
That man, I have seen that man miss twice, ever.
What in the world?
I have seen him miss twice, ever. Like, truly, the greatest kicker in NFL history, and I'll die on that hill. As much as it pains me to say this as an Eagles fan, Brandon Aubrey is that guy when it comes to kicking that stupid ass football. Okay? Like, it's just true.
Got that
Every
foot
time he
on him.
lines up, I'm like, man, that's three.
That's in.
Or extra point, good.
That's in. Green.
When they play against me, don't like it. When I bet on it,
I'm all for it. Yeah.
that being said, keep in mind, this is gambling. I'm not like, am I confident that these will cash? Of course I'm confident these will cash. Does that mean that they will? No, because I'm trying to predict the future. Like, let's be honest, guys. This for fun. So, you know,
Nah,
on the
bro's
screen, y'all
guaranteeing these
y'all see the
picks.
picks? Go ahead, try and
He's
capitalize on
guaranteeing
that.
these picks right here. He's saying if you pick these picks, you getting money.
Oh
So if you
yeah.
don't get it, sue him. Get no, I'm playing, but no, like yeah, he's
No.
gamble at your own risk. That's all I gotta say. You got an
Exactly.
addiction, just don't even partake in it.
That
Gotta
being
put
said, if you
on your
guys
own.
have any thoughts on these lines, lines in the future, football opinions going into these lines, let me know. Comment them.
Let us
Send
know.
us a
Let us know about the
DM on
sports
any of our
ball.
socials. It don't even matter. Just get it to us, and I'll take into consideration. I might even shout you out. All right, cool.
Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
Oh yeah.
All right, so what we got up next?
Unfortunately, Marvel Zombies.
Don't you just love Marvel Zombies? Don't you just love Marvel Zombies? Now, I haven't watched the full thing. I'm just keep it a bean. I haven't watched the full thing. I haven't watched the trailer. I watched a couple clips from episodes, and they looked horrible. I think I
Listen,
saw Blade die instantaneously. I saw
yeah,
who was
spoiler alert,
James.
by the way. You're
Oh,
not
my
missing
bad.
much. You might as well just watch this instead of the damn show because it's such a travesty.
It's
The original
it's
Marvel Zombies, the comic book, it was such a cool thought, and it was just like the execution was perfect, taking the classic approach instead of like a modernized approach for zombies. Fantastic. They instead of using the source material as inspiration for where the story should go and all of that, they
like let's make
decided
it.
to wipe their ass with it.
Mm, we just love that. I love that.
And
You
I
know,
so instead of this being like I don't want to say a classic zombie flick like Zombie Virus, all of that, they
what
wanted
you
to pin
mean?
this all on Scarlet Witch because she
Oh, Scarlet
is the
Witch.
worst? Question mark. I don't know. I mean,
So
that's
she just
clearly what
making
the writers
zombies?
think. The writers think that Wanda Maximoff. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if she's actually a villain? No, no.
I thought we did
I
that
think
already.
that should have been an evident thing because I know they do focus groups. I know they look at like Twitter trends and all of that towards like reaction to movies and all of that.
Mm.
And I don't think that they respect any of what the core fan base thinks about any of the characters that they used in this show, okay? They center the entire story around Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan?
The entire story is around Kamala Khan.
What? Why? Who's interested in Kamala?
There is no reason. The reason is it insists upon itself that Kamala Khan is the main character. The
Oh,
explanation and like crucial tie is hinted at in
oh,
like I think episode 3 maybe. And for some reason, everyone else in the storyline, they don't matter. Who cares about them? Kamala Khan, Scarlet Witch is very interested in her. Why? Who knows? Who knows? They didn't
That makes
explain
no
it.
sense.
The ending was left on a cliffhanger because, again,
What?
spoiler alert,
They try to do season
Wanda
two?
Maximoff wants to absorb the Infinity Stones to make everything like her zombie empire. Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom, boom.
great, dude. That sounds
Yeah.
fantastic.
And the big villain, I say villain, or like the big old climax is finding out that the wizards in Carmartage sent Bruce Banner with a bunch of sick magic tattoos into, I guess, a giant ass infinity portal after Thanos exploded. That
What?
like, yeah. So no,
What?
I'm genuinely trying to keep this coherent because
That doesn't make
I have to deliver this story coherently because the directors and writers didn't want to.
that doesn't make any sense.
So, do you
Like what?
remember in Marvel's What If, the zombie episode where it's like Spider-Man, Black Panther, and all them are,
Yeah,
they get to Wakanda and they're trying to fight zombie Thanos. So
yeah,
they
yeah.
win, but what happens is that T'Challa pushes Bro into the vibranium pit with a fully armed Infinity Gauntlet, explodes. Like dimension tearing explosion. So what the wizards in Carmartage did was tat up Bruce Banner with some magic tattoos, threw him in the pit.
Mm.
So now the guardian of the Infinity Stones is Infinity Hulk. And Wanda wants to get enough
Uh,
super zombies
mm.
to fight Infinity Hulk so that she can take his powers.
This
Kamala
sounds so
Khan is
bad.
apparently crucial to her getting those powers. I don't know why.
What's Kamala
They
Khan to
didn't
do with
tell me.
this?
They didn't
Is she
tell
like
anyone.
actually stretchy, or she has like the gauntlet power
No, she
thing?
got the gauntlet.
So what's she integral for? Like what? What's she important to?
I don't know, but
Kamala
they massacred
Khan?
my boy to plug in Kamala Khan. And that's just how the story is incoherent and bad. It goes from Kamala, Riri, and Kate Bishop in New York together for some reason. 5 years after Thanos gets waxed by Spider-Man, Paul Rudd's head, and Black Panther. So it's been 5 years.
Hmm.
Kate Bishop is Hawkeye. How did that happen? Because we
What?
kind of saw her origin story, and there are some things that actually like really need to happen for Kate Bishop to become Hawkeye. One of those things being the blip
It
and
seems like
being
we're missing
trained by
some.
actual Hawkeye.
We're missing some content here. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're missing that even
Also,
that even Marvel's was assembled, whatever. They got that right. So what do we what?
Riri, I think before the blip, right around 2018, where canonically the Thanos snap happens, should
Hmm.
be what, like 15, 14 years old in Boston at MIT.
Yeah, 15.
She in New York.
So how is she in New York?
Good
And
question. They
she's
didn't
at
let us know.
MIT,
They didn't let us know.
apparently pursuing a degree.
Yeah, and somehow she got a hold of Friday, the AI, and put a teddy bear in an Iron Man armor, and that's Friday. Explanation,
A
please?
teddy bear and an Iron Man. She didn't even get Friday until she was
She didn't get Friday at all.
like she did get Friday. Yeah, no, she made her own thing. So what is the consistency in the
Huh?
story?
Yeah, it makes sense that Kamala Khan could end up in New York. Like she in Jersey. Like you practically walk to New
They're
York.
close. And who else
Yeah,
was it?
so
Kate Bishop. They're around the same
also
neighborhood.
Shang-Chi is in this. Shang-Chi and
Yeah, I
Aquafina.
saw that.
And they
And
plugged
his dad.
no, dies in
Shang-Chi's
30
dad.
seconds. So they're in San Francisco when everything hits the fan and the zombies start coming.
Wait, did 10 Reasons die? Yeah.
And they like zombies start coming in, bro's dad rolls in with the rings. He's like, "Let's get out of here." And Shang-Chi's stupid
Mhm.
ass is like, "But these people." So Shang-Chi gets bit, and to
Of
stop
course.
the virus from spreading out throughout his body,
They
his
cut off.
dad gives up the rings, which somehow stop the virus in his body.
So he's just in the middle of an entire fight. He's just like, here you go,
Yeah, and
son.
then he dies, because he doesn't have the rings anymore. So,
What?
uh-huh.
I
Fast
don't.
forward 5 years to the current timeline where, they're like Mad Max Fury roading, and
What is this
Shang-Chi has
story?
trained Aquafina in Kung Fu and has given her some of the rings.
I'm sorry.
Which, if it could be cool, which is the worst part. All of this stuff could actually work
It doesn't
if
sound
they
good, but
didn't insist on keeping these characters like yeah, the Marvel quip, that being a character profile, dial that to 12 for all of them, every single one of them. Keep in mind, this is TVMA, okay? TVMA. I'm assuming this is going to be a more
Reeks.
mature storyline because it's going
Yeah,
to have more mature features like people getting
got the
impaled,
warnings.
cut in half, bit, eaten
Exploded.
up. No,
Yeah.
it's like this show was designed to please a 5-year-old who thinks they're being bad by watching TVMA.
This doesn't sound
It's a
good.
travesty.
How
I
many
just can't.
episodes is this?
4. And yeah, that.
Four
4.
episodes. How long is each episode?
30 minutes maybe. I It felt like a long ass time, I can tell you that.
It
Felt
just
like
don't
forever
sound.
watching that.
It don't sound good at all,
It's
man. Like I
not.
seen short little clips, of people dying. I probably from the same episode, but like that was it. It didn't
And this
sound
how I knew
good.
the worst part is that I knew that these guys knew this was bad because the trailers featured 3 characters. Thor, Spider-Man, Black Panther. Combined, they maybe have 6 minutes of screen time. Combined.
So like, okay, so out of the entire Avengers cast, how many people are like alive or like are most of them dead or are they
They're like
alive?
almost all dead, and like, so okay, here's the cast uh that start, like, that are alive at some point, then, you know they're not. Like, they didn't start off as zombies basically.
Hmm.
You have Kamala Khan, Riri Williams, Kate Bishop, Shang-Chi, Aquafina. You have Jimmy Woo.
What is Wu doing here?
The
Like,
insert, no, dude, the insert was forced to.
what? What's Wu doing? Okay.
Then you have Yelena, Red Guardian, her mom, and who else? Spider-Man, the Minotaur,
Okay.
and Valkyrie. Those are the people that are like alive. Half of
Hmm.
them die, and they will go from 1 second of them getting like brutally killed to like Aquafina quipping. I'm not joking. I'm like within 20 seconds of those things happening. Like, there's, I think it's episode 3, where the people that her and Shang-Chi were Mad Maxing with for years, they're just like extras. Like, you knew they were gonna die because you're like, I don't know who these people are. And they're like,
Yeah.
they get brutally murdered.
It's just cracking it,
And they're
cracking a
like,
joke.
no. And then they see Valkyrie and she's like, oh, she's so cool. I'm like, bro, your friends just died. Like,
Oh,
what are we doing here?
brother.
Like, like
I don't, it don't make no sense. Like, what do we?
Shang-Chi's entire character is meant to be emotional support for Kamala Khan. Everything cool about Shang-Chi, right out the window. Right out the window. They even plugged the Eternals, and they didn't even do it in a cool way. They plugged Icarus and Captain Marvel just fighting each other just cuz they can.
I mean, that's just a cool fight, but like,
It
are they
was.
like,
The
are they
animation for it was
zombies?
stellar, but
They're both zombies, or they're just like people? Or I guess Icarus can't turn to a zombie, but is
no,
like
he can't
Captain
turn into a
Marvel a
zombie.
zombie?
He's inorganic. But even then,
Yeah,
like, let's think about this, okay?
it's just
Eternals is canon in Marvel's, unfortunately. It's canon in the MCU.
it,
The
yeah.
entire
Eternals
Earth
2 is
is a
coming out soon.
ticking time bomb, correct? Like there's nothing like the only way that they were able to stop the planet from turning into a celestial was from like what? Like I forgot how they did it, but like the Eternals had to do like a
They
specific thing.
they stopped whoever it was. Wasn't it Icarus? They had to kill Icarus to stop it from coming or something like that.
No, they stopped it before that, then Icarus killed himself.
I forgot what they did.
Or
I
Icarus
don't
killed
remember.
himself and that's what stopped. I don't know. I
I
have
remember
no
some.
idea.
All I remember is a fight with Icarus. I just know I kind of blocked that movie out my brain a little bit. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie
me
to you.
too, because it was just like it
The
looked like they were
speedster
just
was
trying to
cool.
plug Angelina Jolie. You know, that entire movie was just aura farming for Angelina Jolie.
Was they had the keys for success? It's just it did not
It
come together well.
it's what
Like
happens when you have writers that learn about the thing they're writing about as they're reading.
I don't understand why not. Like you can make a great story for Eternals, just like r read, I guess.
Yeah,
Because like now, like it's just confusing because when the thing comes out to Earth, that just pretty much establishes X-Men. Hey, X-Men exist, and we have
adamantium.
not touched X-Men at all. So like nothing. And I know Fox is gone, so now we just got like, hey, by the way, that means Professor Xavier's out here somewhere, just bald in a wheelchair. Wolverine may or
Not
may not
doing
have his
anything.
claws.
I was about to
You
say
know,
you think Shield will have a file on Wolverine because Wolverine is immortal and their job is to know about stuff like that. You'd think
all this kind of stuff. The
I actually
Phoenix,
think
Jean
that they
Grey.
don't. They just don't use their brain. Like they're like modern day corporations where they're not thinking about sustainability. They think about the
It's
next
just,
bottom line. That's the MCU. They're not thinking about like, all right, so how's this gonna fit in the canon and all that? They're like, cool,
yeah,
let's make money in the next movie.
it just,
Oh,
yeah, we
the
gotta,
younger audiences like Kamala Khan. Let's make Marvel zombies about her. Oh,
uh,
people like Scarlet Witch being evil? No, first of all, no we don't. We really don't because
did you
it
not
just
watch the movie?
murders all of our character progression. That's what like that I think that was my
Like,
biggest issue with Multiverse of Madness was the
mhm.
insistence on like the corruption of the Scarlet Witch. Even though WandaVision was about her not accepting that.
Yeah, the confusion there. Like you said, the whole like entire arc she has from when they start with Sokovia and Age of Ultron till that point, she was like turning her entire life around. And now, like, I understand, you grieve, but when Vision dies, now you're just gonna go rogue and kill everybody in sight to get Vision back or to make it, like, like, I don't understand what was the point of that. Like, it didn't make no sense. And then you got Doctor Strange doing all kind of weird stuff in the back, but just was purposeless. Now you got evil Scarlet Witch. Like, if you're gonna do that, you would have done that beforehand, not afterwards. But I don't know.
So they're insisting that Thanos getting the Infinity Stones is inevitable because he cut like in the zombie storyline, he gets them and is a zombie. Cool. Why
Mhm.
hasn't the Earth exploded with the Celestial?
He's still there. He's still
Icarus
just kill.
exists, which means that Celestial should exist. And if the Infinity Stones just exploded right on a Celestial, you'd think it would pop out.
Oh, brother, he's it's the holes in the stories. Like, just read it
They're
exists.
gigantic.
Read.
Like it
Like what?
insists upon itself. Like we're Marvel zombies. You're expecting everyone to die and turn into a zombie and then killing the zombies.
So Call of Duty, essentially. Like what? What?
Oh, Call of Duty does a much better job with their zombies storyline than
Well,
this
that
one.
story is fantastic. The one that was buns was like Black Ops 4. That whole game was off, but
Yeah, and it's miles better than this. Not even close.
doesn't make no
So,
sense. Like, it's just that's not even
yeah.
entertaining. I was gonna sit down and watch it, but like something just fell off of me the entire time, like watching the clips, so I didn't even like give it a chance. That just sounds bad. Like I still gotta watch it because I gotta, I guess, consume the content, but like that don't even sound good. That don't even sound good.
Yeah, it's Zeb Wells who was the head writer for Marvel Zombies and was the showrunner.
Yeah, Zeb, I need you to read
Um,
a book, couple
no,
books.
fire him. Zeb
I need you
Wells
to
has
read
never
out.
produced anything great. You know who created Paul in the Spider-Man comics right now that everyone was like, ew.
Was that Zeb?
Zeb Wells. Yeah.
Zeb. Yeah, I
How
remember that
he has
name.
a job is I don't even know if it's a he. I'm gonna assume it's a he because they're incapable of writing women and love
Well, that
and
sounds pretty
being able to
accurate.
generate emotion. That's why I assume it's a guy because they
Hey,
just don't like it's not clocking at all.
well, brother, I'm gonna give you one last shot. Just write me something. Write me something. Read
It's
first,
such a layup
then
because
write
it's
me
like
something.
the plot just simply has to be coherent for it to be good because it's a zombie movie. You have superheroes that are zombies and you use the living superheroes to kill the zombie ones. That that's such a layup.
That seems
How
like a
do you
real
screw it up?
easy.
The only thing you have to do is make sure that the story is not overly convoluted and doesn't have plot holes because
I
again,
mean,
there should be three things in a Marvel zombie storyline: zombies, non-zombies,
people
and
killing
fighting.
zombies.
That's it. That's all you really need. The story beyond that actually doesn't have to be that deep. You could have easily
Come
just been
on,
like, "Yep, they're trying to leave the planet.
Walking
They're
Dead.
trying to get past the Novacore quarantine so that they could go out to nowhere and, live out the rest of their days amongst the
All
stars."
kinds of stuff.
It could have been so easy, but of
Okay.
course.
And all you needed to do, honestly, if they just watched all the movies, just like I'm doing right now, start to finish, pick it up from there. You have the same consistent stuff happening in the story right now. Just keep going from there. That's all I gotta do.
And
Game
Blade
over.
is Moon Knight, which is genuinely cool. Like that's the only saving grace is that episode two and three has Moon Knight going crazy, and Moon Knight in this one is Blade. That's the
That's a
only
twist.
redeeming quality about this
That's a
entire
twist.
show.
So like, okay, out of 10, what would you rate the series?
One.
One.
Again, that 1 point comes from Blade. That's it.
One. Okay.
Actually, 1.5. That's me being
That's a low
generous because the
score.
animation in episode two was really, really good.
Yeah.
Or was
Oh
it episode
man.
one? I can't remember. The one where Icarus and Captain Marvel were fighting, the animation
That was
looked
good.
pristine. That
Okay.
and
I saw
Blade
a
are the
short
only
clip
two
of
good
that.
things about this show. Everything else is just worse than garbage because even the
Doesn't Blade
characters you
die?
like get ruined.
Yeah, I need to just watch the movies before like something like that. It's a zombie thing. You don't really gotta. You can do your own thing with that. Just watch the
It's
movies. Get caught
it's
up.
just like
Keep
the
going.
lack of creatives. Like the Marvel, I think, has pushed out all of their creatives in favor
Yeah.
for like I don't even know what. Because DC right now is cooking. And I'm
I
not
think
gonna put that all on James Gunn, but he's definitely a part of it. But DC
the
has a
movies been
history
great.
of
Yeah.
allowing their creatives to go crazy, and it has made them so much money. And when it didn't make them money, that's when they reined them in under uh during the Zack Snyder era, because Zack Snyder was a creative. People may not have liked where they were, what his I guess like
Yeah, I don't like where the storyline
iteration.
was going.
I
Yeah.
personally would have liked to see it because I can understand like everyone has a perception of these heroes that they
Hmm.
would like to share with the world. Zack Snyder was really good at being able to do that. Now, because there are some aspects of characters that he decided to overplay and then underplay. I understand why people personally didn't like it. I enjoyed it for what it was. That being said,
Yeah, I was not
Warner
happy with it.
Brothers didn't let him cook. So now, regardless of what I think of like no, he had a vision that could have been really cool had he just been allowed to like pursue the creative process.
Hmm.
He's in the dustbin of history as being horrible. Because they
Well,
try to copy the Marvel MCU business model and it just didn't work.
nothing.
Before that
Never gonna
and
copy.
after that, you had Arkham, the Arkham series and video games,
Which was
Justice League
amazing.
Unlimited, Batman Beyond, Batman the Animated Series, Teen Titans. You had what was it? Bro, seasons 1 and 2 of Arrow. No, I'm being so for
You
real
want
right
to throw
now.
in the CW in here? I don't know. That's dangerous territory.
The before times. Season threes for the CW is like it's their 9/11. Like they just can't get over it. They just
I
can't get
don't
over it.
know. The CW
Because
shows.
season one and two of Arrow genuinely is what made me hate the CW because what came after was just such a travesty. I'm like, I know what you're capable of. You're capable
There's
of good
so
writing. You're capable of
Slade
respecting
Wilson.
source material and being able to make your own thing too.
Yeah.
But they tried to copy the MCU and extend the universe.
Did not work.
You don't have to do that.
Did not work. Try
Now,
nah.
yeah.
Mr. Terrific. Nah, they did not work.
No, no,
Mm.
no. Yeah.
All the
Because
characters they massacred for that. John Diggle almost becoming a Green Lantern and
I
then
blame
just
James
not.
Gunn, but not
Like,
really. I don't like, and the reason I say I blame James Gunn is because there became after Guardians of the Galaxy dropped, there became a push to popularize characters that were not well known. But the problem is that you had one guy being like, "Oh, this character's cool and not well known. Make him popular. Write him in. He can fit here,"
it's
without
like nah.
fully understanding the balance between what makes a good character on screen that they have never seen before and
Mm.
an established character within that universe. So
It's
they
very
tried to weave in origin stories to everything, and it's
nah. You
like
can't do it.
you can't do it. Like
Guardians of
it,
the Galaxy was its own unique thing because well,
it
most
has
people
done
don't know the
irreparable
Guardians.
damage.
Like no one knows. I was surprised because I'm a big fan of them. Like that's the movies what got me into it. But a lot of people don't know the Guardians are constantly changing. It's not just like one team that
Rotating
consistently
roster.
goes. They constantly move and switch. They know like Rocket and Drax and Gamora and Star-Lord now, but
Really?
like
Do
they
you know
don't know
Moondragon?
who. Anywho, they don't know
I
about
was gonna
Mantis
say,
right now.
I was
Like,
gonna say, you know
you know what I'm saying?
Moondragon?
They be swapping around. They be swapping in and out. I'm even reading a Guardians comic right now where Iron Man is on their team right now.
Yeah.
People don't even know that. He's in space. And
Nova
like
is
there's
the
other
current leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy right now.
see like these things swap out all the time. They don't even know that. So like, it what he did movie
Agent
wise was
Venom.
amazing. That's another but like people like don't even, there's ways you got to do it because like the main people what is what matters, right? Now Star-Lord is super important because he was kind of the anchor of the whole thing, but you
That's
can't just keep
fine.
making Star-Lord characters. You gotta
It's
like,
the same thing with
you
like
know,
Titans and Teen Titans. The anchor to Titans and Teen Titans is like it changes, but there's always an anchor. It's Nightwing or Robin and Wonder Girl.
mm,
You can cycle everything beyond that. Now, it's
literally
changed
anything you want.
somewhat to where the anchors is really just Cyborg and Beast Boy. Let's be for real. If
Let's be
Cyborg,
for
Beast Boy, and
real.
Starfire are on the roster, it's Titans.
They don't show Raven too much anymore.
Exactly.
It's sad.
That's
Like
my
she was,
point. Well, I
she's
yeah,
done very
like
bad. It's just not there at all. So it's like sad to see.
yup. They give Raven the Scarlet Witch treatment of she's a villain because her powers come from evil. I'm like, do you not understand the character like at all?
Her old thing is like being emotionless because she shows any emotion, like no matter what it is, she'll go berserk.
Her
So
entire thing is extreme control because she's good and she knows her powers like literally stem from the devil.
yeah, the king, like literal, and it's like let me harness this, let me
And
meditate. It's
yeah,
so
there
much
are
deep.
some writers that understand that very well. Like and whenever an art like an artist author understands that, they cook and Titans becomes popular again. And then they're like, "You
Sometimes
know
you
what
need
would be cool? What if she has a psychotic break for the sixth time?" Dude, come
like
on.
these people matter. I don't know. Like I'm all for introducing new people. Like like I said, I'm reading the origin to the new 52 DC right now, and like their origins are all they're all mixed up. They're all different. Cyborg is the same. They're generally the same, but like
Beast Boy's
reading it,
super different.
like
I
reading it,
actually
it's like
hated it.
interesting.
I did not
You're
like the
like,
new 52 origin story for Beast Boy.
isn't it like he's part alien now or something? Like he got a transfusion from Megan or is like
No,
something like that? Is it different?
no. That
Okay, I'm
was
just
from
happy.
Young
I'm just
Justice.
happy it's not that because that was kind of stupid. A regular dude gets a
I
transfusion
actually,
from a
but
Martian
it
turned to
makes
green.
sense in Young Justice. No, no, no. Okay,
Nah,
I'm
like
gonna
that
push
didn't
back on
make
that.
sense.
It
That
does
didn't
make
make
sense.
sense
You
to
wanna know
me.
why?
Cause like,
If
why is his skin gonna turn green? He gets his abilities versus like I forgot if he was a mutant or something, or like no, he was an
it
experiment
makes
or something like that.
sense because the monkey that bit him, one was green, so like he's gonna turn green if the cure pops out. Like his skin color and powers are a side effect of like a cure intertwined with Martian DNA, and they're shapeshifters.
I
So
mean,
like in that like it
I
may
don't
have
know.
been lazy, but it's coherent. for that
Like
specific universe. So it's more like I just
it's just those origins to me they matter. Like it's like I said, you don't
yeah
need well-known characters. Well-known characters easy to do. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, like these
assume.
things.
Oh, Aquaman basically does not have an origin story, which is why that first movie, even though it was like just all right, was received kind of well. It's because like, oh, okay, this is a character we don't really know an origin story for because newsflash, bro was born that way. I don't know how you can have an
That's the
origin story if you're
origin.
born that way.
He got birthed, right? He had become the king. That's the origin story. He was just a man of Atlantis. Now he's the king of Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? Or a prince of Atlantis to king of Atlantis. That's the origin, but reading this new book with New 52 and how they like kind of trying to reimagine all of it, it's pretty
Throne
good.
of
It's
it,
very good.
Throne of Atlantis is such a good New 52 storyline. It's
Yeah, and I was
really
like,
good.
I'm like I like comic books before, but reading it now, I'm like I'm much more interested. So definitely for a newer person getting into it, stuff like that matters versus like changing the entire character, like going back to Scarlet Witch, like everything you know about it, and then completely flipping it on her head and like, yeah, I'm going rogue now. Then at the end of that movie, I think I did something bad. I'm gonna go
You,
back to good. Like
the
what?
problem is that you had an opportunity to do something original with Scarlet Witch, because in the comic books, Scarlet Witch is someone that constantly teeters on the edge of like doing crazy stuff like House of M and just creating a plot to kill half the Avengers because she's mad about her kids not being real.
Mm,
Yeah, she
that
does
sounds
have
interesting
psychotic
though.
breaks like that in the comic books. The problem with that is that the arc that you started for her in the MCU
Mm.
was not pointing that way. And I feel
But
like that writer's room was like, "Oh, let's have a twist on it by reverting to the most basic, predictable."
like,
Cuz like how she's all powerful basically.
essentially,
How are we
especially
going
the
to
book.
write that into a story as a hero? Um,
Hmm.
here's the thought. Here's a thought. How about you give her some damn credit and get like have her understand her powers, restraint, and give her a humility that gives her a mentoring like character type to new heroes
Essentially.
instead of making her a villain like the new mountain to climb essentially.
Which, like, to me, like, if I'm not mistaken, they did that in Age of Ultron. Like, she was a villain, and then like her
Yes.
brother dies, and she sees what the Avengers actually try to do. She goes from villain, like she does exactly that. She goes from villain to hero because she sees these things, and now essentially Hawkeye becomes her mentor, and like she makes the transition over. So
It's
like,
not
why
just
would
Hawkeye,
you?
it's the entire Avengers that are like,
Well, I mean, like
hey,
they
dude,
they
you're more
make
than just what Ultron was telling you. You're more
yeah,
than the
but they
Mind
make
Stone byproduct, yada yada yada.
Yeah, they make Barton clearly like for that movie like the father figure, like because they show him as a father and then as an Avenger, so make him
Yeah,
dad. But versus like you see, if I was like kind of teetering and I saw the Avengers do their thing, I may be on the side of good too. Like come on, like it's the Avengers
exactly.
giving up all they have, versus that because stuff like that. Even in that sh in Wanda's show though, like they brought like just want to randomly create characters like Captain Rambo. It's like, oh, I went through the thing to like it didn't if that's even her origin, I don't even know nothing about her,
It's
but
not.
like that didn't even sound remotely good. That's another unknown character that you just kind of just let's put her in. Me going through a force field, charge me up with powers, give me the same pretty much the same powers as Captain Marvel.
She
Boom.
actually no. It
Captain Rambo.
basically think of like the Vision with but their but her only power is being able to phase through stuff and fly. They
Does
actually
it
nerfed the Rambo Captain Marvel like hard in the comic books. She's like full fledged. Like let's go
see. It's like this doesn't make sense to me. Like they could have done so much
zero.
better. They could have done so much better. Like, so the unknown characters matter because everyone knows all the known ones. The people who've been reading the
Yeah.
books, people who haven't read the books, we all know the known characters. So let's introduce some unknown ones. And I will have to say, like, yeah, I'll give it to James Gunn. I'll say, like, yeah, now everyone's like, let's do something creative and let's put some music behind it.
Oh, and
It's not gonna work out.
it can't be music normal people listen to. No
No,
disrespect to the old heads. It's got to be classics.
it's gonna be yacht. It's gonna
Bro,
be old
bro,
rock, classic rock. It's gonna be yo, where my MF Doom at? You know what I'm saying?
they could,
Like
bro, they would never. Half of those people that are like making these movies, I can guarantee you over half of them have never once heard of
rap
MF Doom.
snitches. They
Telling all
got
their business, sit in the court and be their own star witness.
yes. Like
Like,
oh,
like
you know how
they don't
amazing that
know.
would
They don't
be.
know. It just
Like
chalks down to they don't know ball, and it clearly shows.
it's
They don't
clearly
understand what they're
listen.
writing. They either have only seen the movies or have read the source material once or have selected source material that feeds into their idea of the
What they want
character,
to see and stuff. Yeah.
which
Like you're missing out on this. The whole purpose of movies to reimagine it. You know, don't do like the Snow White and like, yeah, we're gonna use Snow White, but not her at all. Nah, like reimagine the story, make
that
it
was the
new.
beef with Snow White. I talked to a lot of my friends about it because I didn't see the movie just because I'm not like it's not controversial to say I'm not really into Disney princesses, period. Like
I
the
would be.
bangers, they're like the undeniable bangers, they're undeniable bangers. Like
Look, come on, I'm
you
watching
don't have
Frozen
to
all
be
the
into
time.
Disney princesses to be like,
Yeah,
yo, Aladdin, gas. Yo,
Heat,
Tangled,
Cinderella,
heat.
Cinderella Heat,
Cinderella's a
Frozen,
classic, but
Frozen
like
Heat.
Tangled, fire. Heat,
We got
absolutely.
a lot of good princess movies out there. Pocahontas, probably has a Pocahontas too as well.
Yeah,
They're both pretty good. So like,
I've
you
seen
got
them
some good
both.
ones. I haven't seen the second
Uh,
one.
so like the bangers, like obviously they're gonna be bangers, but like a repackaged, like newer, updated Snow White. They already tried that. Have they not seen The Huntsman with Chris Hemsworth? And I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't
Yo,
that good.
that was terrible. There's
It
like three
was
of
not
them.
that good.
Like how? There's like what?
So I think what Disney got to do is lock in because everything that they've tried to reimagine has just been a bust. It just seems
It's
overly adherent to focus group polling, which the people in these focus groups aren't fans. They're
there's no way.
customers. Like, let's
Yeah,
be for real. They're customers. They buy stuff. They
there's
don't
no way they're fans.
actually care.
Mm.
Versus, like, again, I'm gonna use the DC one. We bullied, like, us in the DC community bullied the shit out of the company. We refused to buy stuff. We review bombed everything unless it was what we wanted. Because if you remember, from let's say like Batman vs Superman all the way to the Batman, review bombed everything
It was
except when the Batman
bad.
came out. We were like,
Yeah, I
it
like
was like
this.
drinking water after playing basketball in
I
the
bet.
98-degree heat. It was refreshing.
I bet. I bet that felt amazing versus like how do
Yeah.
you know that name to like I can't be vengeance anymore. I have to be justice. Like yeah, but that was amazing. What? What? The movie was
Yes.
long and I enjoyed every second of it. Yeah, but that was fantastic.
And again, I'm gonna plug in the Snyder cuts for everything. If you watch the Snyder cut for Batman vs Superman, it's a completely different movie.
Oh yeah.
Things
I
make
don't know who.
sense. Things that you're like, why? Like that sucks.
And then
It's
oh.
explained, and then you're like, oh, I get
Hmm.
it. And if you can understand it and make an opinion from there, okay, what am I gonna say? That's an opinion. But like objectively, if you're like, no, this doesn't make sense, and then you try to like square the circle for no, it does make sense.
Like nah,
Like that's when I'm like, all
it's
right,
not.
bro, pause,
It's not
pause.
computing. It's
And that's
not
how I feel about
computing.
Marvel Rivals. Luckily, no one has tried to square that circle of it being just hot garbage.
Marvel Rivals.
Not Rivals, Marvel Zombies.
Oh, I was about to say like
No.
Rival.
Rivals is peak. My
But
fault.
Marvel Zombies, dude, like I said, I haven't watched it, and that doesn't even sound right. None of that
Yeah,
sounds right. None of it sounds good, consistent. I would have to agree that Disney definitely needs to like just lock it in. You know, you got this new series. No, Fantastic Four was good. It was a great movie. The newer
it
stuff,
just
like
felt empty. Like it was good, but
you're,
it just felt like it could have been more.
it was more of a family man thing, but. You know, it was good where it was. So if they lock it in and really read the content, keep going forward. I don't like the way like Secret Wars and Doomsday is may go, but like if they do it right, it could be a good movie. So
They're
hopefully,
not.
we see. is one's just cameo, pretty much.
It's
But
cameo porn.
but hopefully, we get to see like characters get actually done correctly and reimagined properly, and they actually go into their content and move forward with it. But I'm a little nervous, but hopefully we see something good confirm it. So,
Yeah.
any last comments before we head out of here?
Don't watch zombies. Just don't.
Don't watch it.
And if you do
Hey,
want to, I'm just gonna sit here and say I literally told you so. Cause like everything worth talking about in that show, I tried my best, but it is
try to tell you.
it's like splatter art of just cameo porn. It's disgusting.
Hey, well, there you go. Listen, if you don't want to watch Marvel Zombies, go ahead. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle came out. Go ahead, hop on that. They're
There's other good
redoing One
content, yeah.
Piece. One Piece, so like there's not as many episodes. So if you try to get into it, it's too long for you. There you go. They can sit down. Check that stuff out. All right.
All right.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of No Mask Required. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, see what you want us to do in the future.
And check out our socials. We got TikTok, Instagram, obviously YouTube, Twitter. No mask required. All the handles.